Hey guys, it's time to predict the scores of week 7 of this 2022-2023 Championship season. These games are coming thick and fast now. Next round of fixtures takes place on Tuesday and Wednesday this week. Last time out, I came away with 8 points over at the Super Brew predictions website. Top scorer though for week 6 with a great score of 13.5 points was Mastermind01. How that affects the overall leaderboard now? Well, top of the shops is Maka03 on 51 points. Followed in second place on 49 points, Big Bad Bob. Myself, I found myself in 10th position, moving up 4 places this week on 41 points. But that's enough of last week. Let's crack on and make our predictions for week 7. So first up, we've got Birmingham coming up against Norwich. Now, after some early season promise, Birmingham falling away now, finding themselves in 21st position. Back-to-back defeats against Wigan and Rotherham hadn't helped. Norwich, after their stuttering start to the season, find themselves miraculously in 4th position. I think it'll be tight, but I ultimately believe 3 wins on the bounce for Norwich. They're going to take a 4th win here at Birmingham. I'm going to see the Canaries coming away with a 1-0 victory. Next up then, we've got Burnley coming up against Millwall. Millwall suffering defeat against Reading over the weekend, and Burnley another fine display and another fine win as they picked up all 3 points against Wigan Athletic away. So another straightforward victory for me, just about, to Burnley, 2-0. Then we got Cardiff coming up against Luton. Cardiff played really well against Preston and were unfortunate not to break that regard of Preston for the first time this season. That's 5 clean sheets for Preston now. Cardiff haven't conceded at Cardiff City Stadium as well this season, so another tight one against Luton. Luton gained their 3rd draw of the season against Sheffield United, so another tight game this one, but I think the Bluebirds hopefully will be able to score for the first time in 4 matches. I can see them winning 1-0. Then we've got Queen's Park Rangers against Hull City, probably the most difficult tie to predict the round. QPR last time out of gaining a very good win away against Watford, and Hull City find themselves in 3rd position. Another good home victory, lots of goals being scored against Coventry City, so I think they'll share the spoils in this one. I'm going to go for a 1-1 scoreline. Then we've got Wigan Athletic at home against West Brom. West Brom seem to have turned a corner now. Okay, they drew last time out against Huddersfield away from home, but I think they beat Wigan here, and I'm going to go for a 3-1 away win to the Baggies. Then we got Sheffield United coming up against Reading. Reading top of the table. Who would have thought they would have gone away to the Den and beat Millwall on their own patch? Fantastic result there, considering the injury woes and the lack of experience on the bench, but they ground it out. But going away to Sheffield United is always a tough place to visit. They may be able to grind out a draw here, but I'm going to just edge the Blades 2-1 in this one. Then we've got Watford at home against Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough gaining their 1st victory of the season against Swansea on Saturday. Watford stuttering. Going to be a close match, but I'm just going to favour the Hornets in this one, 2-1. Then we've got Bristol City coming up against Huddersfield. Bristol City scoring goals for fun this year, but they are conceding as well. 3-3 draw against Blackpool away over the weekend. Huddersfield gaining a good draw themselves, but I think Bristol City at home at Ashton Gate should take all 3 points in this one, and I can see them scoring a few goals as well. So I'm going to go for a 3-1 home victory to the Robins. Then we've got Coventry City coming up against Preston. I wasn't impressed with Preston going forward, but defensively very, very solid and sound. I think it's going to end up in another draw, and that will mean the 7th clean sheet of the season for Preston, so I'm going to go for a 0-0 scoreline. Then we've got Sunderland at home against Rotherham. Rotherham unbeaten this season. Another good victory at home on the weekend against Birmingham, and Sunderland narrowly losing to the Canaries of Norwich. I think this will be tight, and I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw for these 2 promoted clubs. Then we've got Blackpool at home against Blackburn Rovers. Blackburn Rovers now 3 losses on the bounce, coming up against the Blackpool side, scoring 3 goals in the last match. Bit of a northwest derby this one, and I'm going to edge it to Blackpool 2-1. Then the final fixture of this game week is Stoke City against Swansea. Not sure what's happening at Swansea at the moment, losing 2-1 away against Middlesbrough, who haven't won all season. Swansea getting a player sent off in that match, and they only scored via penalty spot. Stoke City gaining a good win in their last match against Blackburn Rovers, of course changing the manager as well, and I can see Stoke edging this one 1-0. So there we have it, guys. Those are my predictions for week 7 of this 2022-2023 Championship season. As always, make sure you leave your predictions over at the Super Brew website. Let's see if we can catch Maka03 on that leaderboard. Myself and Nathan will be in attendance at the Cardiff City versus Luton match on Tuesday evening. Hopefully the Bluebirds will score a goal for a change, and there will be a vlog coming out on Nathan's channel probably on Wednesday or Thursday this coming week. But for now, enjoy your midweek championship matches, and I'll see you all in the next video.